This is a demo of Seer Systems Reality, the Beta VST. I'm just going to open up Cakewalk Sonar here and demonstrate how it works. I'm going to do an empty project and then add instrument track, the Reality VST. And there's Reality. So for the first instrument, I'm going to choose bass lead. Pretty good fat sounding bass right there. I'm going to change the tempo to 125 beats per minute. I'm going to go into the metronome settings and just make sure that we get a 1 measure count in. And then let's start recording and see how well I do. So I'm just going to select this and quantize it a little bit. Only going to quantize the start times, not the note durations. All right, looks good. Okay, I'm just going to copy and paste this, starting at measure 5. Okay, for the second group, I'm going to move them down an octave. Then I'm going to quantize these a bit more. Start times and durations. All right. Then for the next set, I think for this, I just want whole notes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete everything but the first note. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is on the last set, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to leave the upper notes intact. So And I think these notes are a little on the short side for my taste, so I'm going to select the upper section. I'm just going to apply a length to it, just the durations. And I add about maybe 10%. I'm going to add 10% more. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So that's it for track 1. For the next track, oh, and I want to call this bass lead. All right. I'm going to make a new track. This one, I am going to select just your standard drums. Let's see. I'm going to use the GM standard drum kit, which is actually a really great drum kit. Okay, so that's what it sounds like. Let's record it. Okay, that sounded like a pretty good take. All right. So I missed a couple of cymbals in here, so I'm going to add them. And then it looks like this one was a little bit off. That one too. But surprisingly, a lot of them are really on, so I'm actually surprised at how well that worked. All right, so I think it's pretty close, so we're just going to leave it like that. Now let's move on to the next track. So this I'm going to call the GM drum kit. GM stands for General MIDI. Next, let's add another reality track. For this one, let's do some strings. So it's this. So I'm going to raise it up. Let's try it. All right. Cool. All right. Let's add another track. Let's name this. For this one, I want to do something a little bit different. I was thinking something that sounds more like a guitar. So let's try. How about this? Let's try something like that. Okay, I'm going to take this and just clean it up a little. It looks pretty good though. Let's listen. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut and paste this. I'm going to link the repetitions. That way I can make a change in one and it will be effective in all of them. All right, I'm happy with it. So next, I'm going to add, first we'll name this. Okay, the last track we're going to add is electric piano. And I'm going to up the octave a little bit. Let's add some effects to the mix. And let's turn the synth strings back up a bit. Let's rename this to electric piano. Seer Systems Reality, the VST, is in beta. If you'd like to join the beta, please visit seersystemsreality.com.